Welcome to Global Science in a nutshell. Today we are looking at the topic called the synapse. The synapse is the region between two neurons, and as we know, within the neurons of the nervous system, electrical impulse or the impulse is carried in form of an electric signal, and as it's carried in form of an electric signal, it cannot cross between the gaps, which is the synapse. So we have to find a different way in order for this to cross. So what happens is when the impulse reaches the synapse, it causes the fine branches around that, which are called axons or fine axons, to secrete a chemical. When this chemical is secreted from the side of one neuron, it can cross the gap and then gets attached to the membrane of the second neuron. And in this case, there is going to be an impulse started in that neuron, and then the impulse is going to be carried on to the next neuron and on and on and on. Now, this chemical secreted is called a neurotransmitter chemical. The neurotransmitter chemical is going to attach to the second neuron, and after finishing its job of inducing an impulse in the second neuron, it's going to be broken down by enzymes so that the chemicals are continuously coming, so that the impulses which are coming continuously can be transmitted over and over again without any destruction. However, some people do take some chemicals which are called they can obstruct or they can interfere with the functioning of the neurotransmitters, and that is why they may get some problems in the connection between the neurons, because these drugs could interfere and an impulse could not be carried to the next neuron. These drugs, therefore, sometimes they are basically they bind, or they could cause some very serious complications to people who take them.